So, in the previous video, we beat the first 4 Pantheons in Hollow Knight with all bindings equipped simultaneously.
Yes!
And now, we're gonna try to do the same for Pantheon of Hallownest. Just to elaborate, bindings are restrictions that make a Pantheon harder. Nail binding reduces your nail damage to 13 instead of 21. Shell binding reduces your health to 4 masks instead of 9. Charms binding removes all of your charms. And soul binding reduces the soul you can store to 1/6 of the usual. And Pantheon of Hallownest requires you to beat every single boss in the game in their strongest form without dying a single time. As you can tell, this is a job for nothing less than a true masochist. But luckily for me, that's exactly what I am, and I had some friends to keep me company as well. So let's get started, shall we? Attempt number 1. With stuff like Nightmaking Grim, Pure Vessel, all that stuff, they just teleport a little bit away. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction here. I don't know how many hits his minions take, right? My guess is that they take 3 or 4 hits, each of them, maybe even 5. So, I think that 80%, maybe 70%, something around that. Let's say 75. I think 75% of my attempts are gonna die in this fight. That's just my prediction, but I'll do the math once I've completed this. Now let's find out how many hits does it take. 1, 2, 2? Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, that's actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna take like... I was preparing myself mentally for a lot worse. I still think a lot of my attempts are gonna die here, but not quite as many as I said earlier. I thought you were dead. Okay, fair enough. Attempt number 2, I'm invisible. How did I die to Soul Warrior? Come on. Attempt number 3. Yeah, I'm so dead. I am dead on so many levels. I am infinite. Yeah. Attempt number 4, featuring JJ. How did you not die? The collector isn't extremely difficult, dude. Attempt number 5. This fight is incredibly hard. Attempt number 6, featuring JJ. Okay. I don't know what that is. I forgot that I need to do the thing.
Oi!
Oh! Attempt number 7, featuring JJ. That was... Oh, attempt number 8, featuring JJ. Attempt number 9, featuring JJ. Ow. Ow. Okay. Attempt number 10, featuring JJ. I am wow. I beg you. Attempt number 11. Oh. Yeah, okay. Attempt number 12. Okay, I am going to die. Yeah, okay. Attempt number 13. Okay. Attempt number 9. A minor note to self is also that I am changing up the strategy a lot, and it's been a while since last time. So I've had a lot of more practice this time. So the attempts are going to be very different. I've also done Shell and Charms Binding together, and almost Shell, Charms, and Soul Binding all together. So I believe I can do this. And Sloof is also here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, goodbye. Attempt number 10, featuring JJ and Sloof. No! Attempt number 11.
Featuring JJ and Slope. I'm done with the line.
Jesus!
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. Attempt number 12, featuring Kiara, Sloof, and Gay.
Oh shit! Oh, Basley doesn't have flowers on her.
Oh,
basket.
fuck.
Oh, up
Attempt
there.
number 13, featuring the whole fucking French squad. There is no way. I'm not... No. No, there is no way. There is no way. It's cursed. It's fucking cursed. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Attempt number 22. I happen to be in a bit of a pickle. Oh fuck. Attempt number 22, featuring JJ and Sloof. Oh fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck. Oh.
Oh, you panicked.
Attempt number 23, featuring JJ and Sloof. Okay,
Jeez.
Trader Lord is pretty easy. I found a really good strategy for him. Apparently not. Attempt number 24. Oh shit. No, there's no way. There's no way. Attempt number 25. Oh, okay. We have officially got a new PB. Okay. There we go. Okay, Radiant Markoth, or like Ascended Markoth, I guess. Whatever you want to look at. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. Ah!
Bill, mine.
Ah!
Bill, mine.
No! No! Attempt number 26, featuring JJ and Swoop. Always the fucking primal aspects.
Yeah, because they suck. Wow, so hard.
JJ!
What? No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not saying wow so hard to you. I swear. I'm on a Roblox obby. I am doing parkour.
Attempt number 27. There is no way that I died to Hornet. How I am... Okay. Attempt number 28. I mean, seriously, what is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Attempt number 29. I mean, there is just like, I'm usually just so good at, you know, dodging the attacks and doing damage a lot. Today, I'm just so, like, sucky. I have, like, no muscle memory. Yeah, I am... Okay, it's because I'm not wearing socks today, okay? These last 3 attempts have been on the same day and I'm not wearing socks. It must be because of that. There's no other explanation. There is something wrong with me today. There's something wrong with me. Oh my fucking god. My muscle memory sucks. My skills suck. I have a skill issue. I have a sock issue. I am going to hold it for today. The next attempt will be in some other day. Fuck me. Attempt number 30. Why is my game lagging? Oh no, I am not gonna die to God Tamer. I am gonna die to God Tamer. What the fuck? Attempt number 31. Why do I do this every single time? Like, Collector is supposed to be the hard boss, not God Tamer. Attempt number 32. Let me heal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, yeah. Okay. Attempt number 33. Oh my god, dude, my strategy of not dying actually worked. And I did her hit list. What the fuck?
Strategy of not dying, isn't that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah, it was. I was extending my joke from previously about my strategy for now.
I know! I thought you would get my sarcastic tone. Oh my god, I'm so bad at sarcastic tones.
I'm sorry. No, maybe I'm just bad at reading them. I think that's more likely the case.
I mean, you're autistic, so it's fair that you don't know how to read the
And you're
sarcastic tone.
ADHD-ish, okay? So, it's the same goes for you.
Okay.
This fucking...
In my ears, there's no truth.
No! I died to trade a lot! No! Attempt number 34. Oof. Oh fuck, yeah, Sisters of Battle... Eesh, I was not locked in. Attempt number 35. Oh, he's slow, this is good. If I wasn't being a noob. Oh no, my fucking keyboard again. Oh, I can't break this. Break this icon. How much fucking health does he have? Oh my god. This... what? Is he just never gonna die? Oh. Okay, new PB. That's a new PB. We got past Markov. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, Absolute Radiance. Okay, this could be Pantheon 5 all bindings for the first time, in my case. Like, for me. However, we could also fail miserably. If we can just get up to the top, it'll be okay, because we can do the parallelogram. But everything up until then will be very, very difficult. Phase 2 is probably going to be the hardest, so if when you're past that, we're kind of safe. Okay. Oh fuck, I might die. Oh, I saw that coming. Okay, wow. Wow, that was a good attempt though. Holy shit, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this soon. It's definitely possible. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was such a good run. Attempt number 36, featuring JJ and Sloof.
But I don't know. Maybe maybe behind my back, she fucking hates me, and I can't be bothered. I don't care. She can do whatever.
Oh my
the fuck
god!
you want.
Hold on. My brother's
Oh, fuck.
screaming his lungs out.
Attempt number 37, featuring the whole friend squad.
You do not need to worry.
Sorry, my Indian
Why
accent
did
is a
you
bit rough because I am fighting a very, very hot buzz.
Very hot,
Buzz.
boss.
Very hard buzz.
No! No! Attempt number 38, featuring JJ and Swoop. Oh!
I'm not gonna kill you.
Attempt number 39, featuring JJ and Sloof. Oh. Okay, it was a good run though. It was a good run. Attempt number 40. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Attempt number 41. Ooh. Oh fuck. Okay. Attempt number 42. Fuck! Fuck!
Fail.
Did
Fuck!
you die?
Yeah, okay. I expected that. Attempt number 44. Oh, shoot! I was so close. Attempt number 45. Ow! I knew. Oh, fuck. Attempt number 46. JJ's probably gonna join later. No! 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 No!
Did you die? Did you die?
No! Dude! I literally killed him and I fell in right after.
Shit!
No! Dude! I've never had such a frustrating death to Markov. I literally got him, but I fucking died right after.
Oh my god. That sucks, dude.
Out of all my 46... Was it 45 or 46? I think it's 46. Like, after all my 46 attempts, that death is the most frustrating out of all of them. Attempt number 47, featuring JJ. Attempt number 48. Oh fuck. No! There's no way. Attempt number 49. What the? What? Oh shit. There is no way. There is no way. Okay, that one doesn't count, okay. Oh fuck, I guess that counts. Oh my god. Attempt number 50. Oh. Attempt number 51. Yeah! Okay, well that's better than actually dying the other way.
Dying. Welcome back.
Hi. Please heal.
I'm okay, I need to... JJ, okay. Attempt number 52, featuring JJ and Sloof. Anyway, Radiance, is there anything you're doing later? Maybe you want to hang out sometime? We could go by a cafe. I know a really, really cool cafe. We could go eat something. Just you and me, have a little talk. I could get infected. Oh no! 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 Attempt number 53. It's better than getting hit, okay? Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Yeah! Attempt number 54. Oh! Attempt number 55, featuring JJ and Sloof.
There you go.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh! I did so well.
Watch you.
Oh
Oh man.
Attempt number 56. Oh shit. Oh. Just don't choke it, you know? Oh, no! Attempt number 57. What is with me and Sisters of Battle today? Oh my fucking god. What is wrong with me? Attempt number 58. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Oh, fudge! Oh, but we're getting better though. We're getting better at Radiance. We're gonna get it, dude. And with how consistently I keep reaching the Radiance, it's only a matter of time until like I get a very, very lucky Radiance, you know? Attempt number 59, featuring JJ, Kiera, and Sloof. I'm dead. Fuck me, dude. Oh.
Shit.
Attempt number 60. Oh! Oh, fuck. Attempt number 61. Pantheon 5, all bindings. So before we get into the rest of my reaction, I want to do a quick analysis of the final fight with Absolute Radiance. Hello, Radiance. I'm here to fuck you. Fuck you up. So there in the beginning, I'm just being really dumb, because I was kind of expecting this attempt to not really work out, so I thought I'll just say whatever, and then we'll see how this goes. As soon as the fight starts, I stop joking around, because I know that I need the entirety of my concentration in order to do this, and doing commentary takes away from that a bit, so that's why I don't say anything. So far I'm just doing very basic strategies like running the energy orbs into the ground so that they don't loop around to get me and I don't have to worry about them after they destruct when they hit the ground, and just dodging the swords as well when they come down from the ceiling. When I see the swords from the side, I'm keeping in my subconscious the fact that I can always D-Dark through them, but I should save my D-Dark for situations where it's an emergency, so that's why I'm not choosing to D-Dark through them with iframes. Here I use my spell on an Abyss Shriek instead of saving it for a D-Dark, just because I know that it will get a lot of damage in compared to the nail, because the nail binding is making the nail basically unusable, and an Abyss Shriek is not affected by any of the bindings. And also I know that I can get another spell back by just hitting her 3 times afterwards, because she just started doing an attack, and I know that I can just dodge the attack and then get the hits in right after to refresh my spell. And now phase 2 starts with the spikes on the floor. This is where I start being a lot more conservative with my spells and not really use them on Abyss Shrieks very often, even though I do that right at the start just because I didn't realize it was phase 2 yet. And here I make a small mistake, which fortunately didn't get me hit, but it could have. The laser beam was coming towards me, and it was at the very end of the platform, which means that Radiance could have started doing another attack that could have got me hit. So instead of dashing through it, I should have just D-Darked and then iframed through it instead. That way I could stand still on the ground and have more time to react to her attack afterwards, and I would still have Shade Dash available if she was to do anything that would get me hit otherwise. So small mistake, but it's fine. Should have D-Darked through that would have been safer. I mean, I was fine, but it could have gone wrong, you know? This D-Dark might seem a bit pointless because it just removes the spikes, but I was hoping to get at least one hit on the Radiance, and I was also hoping to use the D-Dark to simultaneously phase through the sword coming from the left side, but I would have made it even if I didn't D-Dark, so it was a bit of a waste, but it's okay. And here I see that the Radiance is about to do either the lasers from the face or the swords from the face. And I'm hoping for the swords, which I'm luckily also getting, and I also notice that the spikes are about to hit me from the floor. But fortunately in this situation I'm just one hit away from getting a spell which I know I can use on a D-Dark, so instead of running away and trying to get to safety, I am hitting the Radiance and then casting a D-Dark immediately to both remove the spikes and hopefully avoid any other attack, which in this case was the swords from above, and it worked perfectly. Oh. Now the reason why I go oh here is because when I dashed to avoid the energy orb, I literally almost dashed right into the spikes. It was so close, but luckily I didn't hit them. This D-Dark was a bit bad. I could have just moved a tiny bit to the left and also removed the spikes, but it's fine. It didn't cause me any damage, so it's okay. Here I got a little bit thrown off because I accidentally looked up because I looked up for too long in the fight. That never happens to me, so I just got a bit disoriented from it. Now the reason why I double jumped here before casting my D-Dark is one, because she hasn't really started doing her next attack yet, so I'm hoping to stall for a little bit of time so that I can use my D-Dark to not only remove the spikes, but also hopefully avoid a little bit of the first bit of the next attack by just like waiting a little bit by double jumping. And it worked really well in my opinion, and I also didn't intend for this to happen, but I also got a dive hit on her which does 15 damage, so that's always something. Now this D-Dark was completely unnecessary and a total waste of soul, but I was just getting a bit overwhelmed with how chaotic the fight had been and how long it had been, so I just removed the spikes to get some space to just think for a second. And again, I pull off the exact same move that I did before, just, you know, hitting her and getting the soul to cast a D-Dark to remove the potential spikes that are about to appear, because I know she's gonna do one of the face attacks. And this time I wasn't really hoping for the swords. It would have been better than the lasers, but it's fine because she was higher up. The thing about the Radiance is that she doesn't necessarily teleport in the same height every time she's above you. Sometimes she's very, very close to you, sometimes she's higher up, and when she's higher up, it's actually okay for her to do the lasers because you have a lot more space to work with, so it was fine. During the entire phase 3 of the fight, I'm just hitting her. I'm not using any spells because I want to make sure that I'm, sticking to something that I'm comfortable with. A bit of a waste of time, but not a waste of safety. And this is actually the best outcome that I've ever had with the first 3 phases, because now I have a lifeblood into the 4th phase, and I usually die to the 4th phase, but the first lifeblood mask is gonna give me a little bit more tankiness. So that is a big advantage to have, because of the fact that I didn't take any damage in the first 3 phases. And so I'm charging up a nail art in the beginning, and that's obviously just because she could spawn right on top of me, or to the left or to the right or below me, and in any of those cases I would just go to her, use a nail art, and then get away from her. But unfortunately she spawned as far away from me as she possibly could, pretty much. So I just used it on nothing and just carried on with the fight. And this was an extremely risky move, but luckily it worked out how I wanted it to. I didn't see the sword coming from the left side. I just jumped down to cast the D-Dark, but then I realized that I had to jump in between the swords in order to hit it, which fortunately worked, but that was more luck than skill. Usually trying to poke the Radiance like this is not a good idea, but in this case I was 1 hit away from getting a spell, so I thought I can just hit her, get my D-Dark, and then if she does the laser attack or the sword attack, I will just D-Dark down and go either in between the swords when they come through the second time, or in between the lasers when they shoot through either the second or the third time. In this case it was the swords, and I tried to do what I just explained, but I failed. So I had the plan, but not the execution. And I know she just teleported, and she just used 2 attacks right next to each other, so I know that it's gonna be a while before her next attack does something, so that gives me time to heal up that 1 mask that I lost from 1 lifeblood and 1 regular mask. Here I did something very, very dumb. I tried to basically remove the energy orb by dashing through it, because that's the thing about Radiance. When the energy orbs are not invincible after the first second or so that they appear, you can actually shade dash through them to make them disappear as if they hit the ground, and that's extremely useful when you can't get them to disappear normally. This was one of those cases, but because it was invincible, I did it too early. But it hit the platform right after, so I guess it was good for something. Ooh! Now this was a very, very close call. I just used my Monarch Wings and my dash, and so I'm just falling right now. And you can see how I am literally 1 pixel away from falling down. My only hope was to wall jump off of the platform, otherwise I would have taken damage. And I just barely jumped in the last split second, if possible. So yeah, close call. Ooh! And here I don't really know what I was doing, honestly. I was just jumping around, and then the orb literally just looped behind the platform and came back to me, and I literally had to react to that in the last split second. And here I didn't realize that I already had 1/3 of a spell, so I tried to hit her 3 times while dodging the orbs to gain my D-Dark to avoid all 3 of the orbs. It did work, but I only needed to hit her twice in order to do it, and I did it 3 times. But I guess it was worth it because it stalled for time, and the orbs do take some time to disappear. So matching my D-Dark up with that, I could live through more of it with the iframes as well. And remember what I said about how it's usually not a good idea to poke her unless you're about to get a D-Dark? I literally just used my D-Dark, and so I have no soul left. I realized that right as I poke her, I try to get out of the way because I know she's gonna do either the lasers or the swords, both of which will make me take damage if I'm standing right above her. So I try to get away, and I panic, and I just keep going in the same direction, even though I could have avoided it if I just went a little bit to the left, but I panicked, and so I take damage here. Oh shit. And here I normally would D-Dark through the swords instead of dashing through them, but, I need to heal, so I need to dash through them to conserve my soul, which is a bit more dangerous, but it's gonna be worth it if I do it successfully, which I did. And here I was really hoping she would do one of the side attacks, like maybe the laser beam again, or the swords again, or something like that. Instead, she did the lasers, and so I know that I need to use my spell to D-Dark through it, because there's no way I'm dodging it when I'm standing right underneath her face. So I use my D-Dark, and then I hit her 3 times, and then I try to heal. And I just barely get it off in time before the laser beam hits me. And at this point, I don't see her anywhere in the arena, so I'm thinking, okay, this phase is done, and the next phase is phase 5, where I need to climb up to her. And so I'm placing myself on the very top platform, and I'm waiting for the parkour platforms to appear so that I can start climbing as soon as possible and just get a good head start on that. But in reality, she was just on the very right side of the arena, and she's starting to shoot energy orbs at me, and that completely jump scared me, so I almost took damage to that, because I really wasn't expecting it. And this is probably my favorite moment in the entire fight, because I make a mistake and then I fix it in the most clutch way possible. I see her teleport to the left side of me, and I shade dash towards her, and I don't really think too much about the light beam. Then as soon as I press the shade dash button, I realize, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to recharge my shade dash in time to dash back through the light pillar. So the only way that I'm going to be able to do it is to get enough soul to cast a D-Dark and D-Dark through the light beam. And so I really just very quickly get 3 hits in on her to get all my soul back, cast the D-Dark, and then I just barely get it off in time. And here I just had good intuition for the velocity of the energy orbs. I know she already cast 1 of them, so she's only going to cast 2 or 3 more. I dash and I pogo away from the first one to get it to go up, then the second one comes from the top, so I just dash beneath that one, then pogo her twice again, and just barely cast the D-Dark in time. And now phase 5 has initiated. The first laser beam is the most unfortunate one I've had in a long time in the Radiance fight. It was right where I was jumping the first time. I had absolutely no time to react to it at all. And while climbing, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, you need to lock in, you can't fail now. It's gonna be so annoying to get back to this point, and you're gonna fail at the Radiance so much if you fail now. This is the last opportunity you're gonna get for a long time, so you better not waste it. That's what I'm thinking to myself in this situation. And so I'm just really concentrated, and I can hear the heartbeat, pumping blood all the way through my body, and I can just hear it in my brain. Like, in my mind, I'm just hearing the dun dun dun, you know? And so, like, I'm trying to react very quickly to the light beams, and I'm being very lucky with them in this case. They are never, like, in the path that I'm going, which is very fortunate. And once I reach the top and phase 6 begins, I know that I'm probably going to win, because the parallelogram is a very safe, idiot-proof strategy. It pretty much always works if you time it right. But the problem is, with so much pressure on me, and with so much, like, adrenaline in my body, I know that I might make a mistake. And the fact that I know that I might make a mistake is also causing me to tremble a little bit and get very nervous. And so that throws off my timing a lot with some of these hits. Sometimes I even don't charge up my nail art in time, and so I just fall down, and that also disorients me a bit, because like I'm used to hearing the audio of shung shung, but instead I'm just hearing shung shung. And so my rhythm just gets thrown off a bit by that, and I almost take damage so many times, even though it's such an easy strategy to do safely. Fortunately, it does end up working out in this case. Once I see her dash to the middle here, I think maybe it's over, because I know that this fight will always end with her being in the center, and it has been a long time that I've been up here doing this strategy. At least it felt like a very long time to me. But unfortunately, it wasn't over, and so I was just, I guess we'll continue this. Once she dashes back to the center though, I am completely sure that it's gonna be over. Because I'm thinking there is no way that she's still gonna be alive, and she dashed very quickly back to the center as well. I think with the Radiance on the top, once she gets to the threshold, she just immediately goes to the center. She doesn't like stay in her position as long as she usually does. I thought, okay, it's gonna be over. I just need to get over there and just hit her once, and I'm gonna beat this. And so the reason why I so quickly start screaming is because I was already like preparing myself to scream a bit. Because I knew that I was going to probably win, but if I started celebrating too early, that might throw me off. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna wait with screaming in excitement, and I'm gonna wait with celebrating until I am completely and entirely sure that there's no way to mess it up anymore. Something I just very quickly want to get out of the way is that I had 375 hours in the game when I beat this. That's not to brag or anything, that's just a note really mostly to myself in case I forget how many hours I had when I beat this. Alright, now let's cut back to the video. Die, mother... Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, dude. Oh my god, my hands. Oh my god. Like, I'm getting dude, I can't even feel my arms actually now. Like, it's like they're going cold. What the fuck, dude? I can't feel anything in them. It's like when people, like, it's like when you've slept on your arm and, like, it gets numb from it. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm gonna record my fucking hand right now. It's not quite as bad as when I beat it the first time, because like with all bindings it's a bit different, but still. Oh my god, dude, that is crazy. Holy fuck, dude! Like I was holding my breath throughout the entire last phase there. Jesus Christ, it was so scary because, like, if I had yeah, okay. If I had gotten hit one more time, it would have been over, dude. I'm texting the friend squad immediately because that is fucking golden, dude. What was it? 62 attempts? 61 attempts? Oh my god. Dude, like my hands, like they still feel like I've slept on my arm or something, because like I cannot feel them. It's like they are like adjusting to having like blood pressure 200 in them to going down to like 120 again. Like, dude, throughout that entire last phase, it was like, it felt so awful in my chest because my heart was like dun 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 dun, you know? Oh my god. I can't even fucking explain how happy I am about that. That is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, I think. I don't think I've ever done anything more difficult than that. That was so hard, took so many attempts, and if I were to guess, like only 0.1% of all Hollow Knight players have done that. Oh, fuck me, dude. Christ. Oh, now I just gotta edit this and put it into a video, and then maybe upload that video to YouTube. I don't know if I want to upload this, because like this is more something that I did for me, but I think I will just make a video where I edit the best bits out, and also like compilation of all the fails, like every single attempt that I failed at and where I failed, and then maybe add some statistics, stuff like that, because like there is a lot of data to go by here, like what was the most common. But like I definitely think the most common boss that I died to was definitely the Collector. It took me so long to figure him out, but like once I learned that the Cyclone Slash was like the GOAT of that fight, it all became easier, you know? And I started dying to him a lot less. I also think Sisters of Battle was pretty high. I died to them quite a lot. So yeah, that's always something. Yeah, and so about those statistics, I have actually set up an Excel document and done some analysis on how many times I died to each boss and all that stuff. First of all, here are all the bosses that I died to in each of the individual attempts, as well as how much raw progress I had made through the Pantheon, given which boss I died to. This might of course vary, because some bosses take longer to beat than others, and some are harder and all that stuff, so take them with a grain of salt. Here are how many times each of the bosses killed me, technically speaking. As you can see, it's very obvious that the Collector was the big challenge in this run. And given all of those statistics, I also have a lot of fun facts that I'm just gonna read out for you guys. So first and foremost, I died at least once to 16 of the 41 bosses. There would have been 42, of course, if Grey Prince Sode had been unlocked, but I did this without Grey Prince Sode. You can go ahead and hate on me if you want to do that, but honestly, I don't think Grey Prince Sode would have made it much harder. It would have just making it take a bit longer, and so I don't really mind the fact that I did it without him. As I mentioned, I by far died the most to the Collector. He took me out in 23.3% of all the attempts, and there is actually a three-way tie for second place between Absolute Radiance, Guard Tamer, and Sisters of Battle, each of them killing me 6 times. On a more subjective note, the quote-unquote hardest boss that I never died to was Hornet Sentinel. I mean, if you count Grey Prince Sode, I guess it's him, but he wasn't even in the Pantheon, so it's not really a fair comparison. I did, however, with Hornet Sentinel have a lot of close calls where I only had 1 mask left, but I never died to her. And some honorable mentions include White Defender, No Eyes, Lost Kin, Enraged Guardian, who does double damage, by the way, and Sly. But I never died to any of those bosses. And speaking of Hornet Sentinel, as I mentioned, I never died to Hornet Sentinel, but I did die to Hornet Protector twice. There's no way. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah, there it is. The easiest boss for me to deal with was probably Massive Mars Charger. or Flukman. I think it's a tie between those two. Massive Mars Charger is just, you keep hitting him and just cast a spell. There's literally no logic to it or any skill that's required to beat Massive Mars Charger. And with Flukman, it's pretty much the same story. Just do a Cyclone Slash in the beginning and cast a few Abyss Shrieks once in a while, and then you're good. Some of the other bosses that I found very, very easy to deal with here was Crystal Guardian, Soul Master, Broken Vessel, and Elder Hue, though Elder Hue was very, very tedious. And my least favorite boss in the entire game, at least with all bindings, is Winged Nosk and Mamu. Mamu would just take so much of my lifeblood in so many of the attempts, and it would be impossible to counter because sometimes she just wouldn't take any knockback at all, and sometimes she would just have the most random spawning locations that are impossible to counter. And I probably don't even need to explain Winged Nosk. I mean, just fucking look at that hitbox. It's taller than an Eiffel Tower, what the hell? Not only that, but most of the time you're just standing around waiting for Winged Nosk to do his next attack. And it's just so boring to just stand there and wait for a boss fight. My worst day was, as you could probably tell, the one day where I wasn't wearing socks. I died to Hornet Protector, then Soul Warrior, and then I died to Oro and Mato. And I just left it at that, because I didn't want to do any more attempts where I died to embarrassing bosses. This also means that I didn't even ever that day reach the very first resting spot with lifeblood or anything. Yeah, it was a bad day. My best day was one where I did 3 attempts reaching Absrad, then Pure Vessel, and then Absrad again in the next attempt. So yeah, that was just a good day. Another fun fact is that I reached Absolute Radiance on my 35th attempt, but it took me 26 more attempts to actually defeat her, making it attempt 61 where I beat her. And I died to her 6 times in the process. So that means that on about 41% of my attempts, I didn't even do any progress, because I was already at the final boss. I just kept trying to reach them and beat them. Something that was very, very demotivating in the beginning was also that I reached the Collector immediately on my first attempt, but then it took me 19 more attempts to first defeat him. And so I just almost gave up in the beginning because I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to get past him. And on average, I made it 29.2% through the entire Pantheon. That's like my average progress. That's the equivalent of making it to Troop Master Grim, which is 2 bosses after the Collector. So that's just my average progress, but it doesn't really say anything about my overall performance. Alright, now let's cut back to the video. Oh, that was absolutely insane, dude. I don't even know what to say anymore. My hands are getting more normal. Mr. Mushroom stares into my soul. Yeah, that's how long it took on this save, okay? This is my first Steel Soul save that I ever made. I only had 50 hours of experience after I made this save, and I've just done so many guard home things on it. So, yeah. Well, that's it, I guess. I want to see that. Does it light up? It better fucking light up. Oh, I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see this. This is what I've been waiting for. Should be lighting up all gold, shiny shit. And there it is. All lit up. Sparkly, shiny. That's proof that I did it. That was crazy. Does that unlock something new? I think it doesn't do that. From what I've heard, it's just the Land of Storms, and then doing it all bindings doesn't really do anything. Well, now let's do that hitless. Okay, no. I'm not doing that. That was crazy, dude. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll just end the recording here. There isn't really anything much else to say. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess, if this is going to be a video. Salubra, shut the fuck!